Welcome to episode number 300 of the Keep Up Podcast!
Where our mom is 300 times cooler than yours.
That was pretty good.
That was great. So as you can tell, it's not just me and Brett today.
Nope.
We also have a third guest,
Yep.
Charles the hand puppet. Hello, everybody. You love me.
All right.
Charles.
So, Mom, we're mere seconds in. How do you feel so far?
I'm scared
Yeah, you should be.
You
of
should
him.
be.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, Charles or me?
Both?
Yeah.
Are they different?
Yeah.
This is every week. He'll just
Who
say a
is
thing.
that?
Charles the hand puppet.
Yeah. Did you know his pinky moves like that?
It was her fault.
Yeah.
Why? Your pinky's not like that.
No.
No, but she went to a
I
sumo
get
wrestling
blamed
party
for everything, is what you
when
want to
she
say.
was pregnant.
Tim, what?
She went to a sumo wrestling party.
What is that? What are you talking about?
Is that why you walked around the house for like the first 10 years of your life going, Shinabog?
What does that mean?
And he pulled his underwear between the crack of his butt and would come out of the shower and go, Shinabog.
Yeah, I would take off my shirt, take off my pants, walk around in my whitey tighties
Yeah.
with a huge wedgie,
Huge.
and pretend to be a sumo,
Sumo
wrestler.
wrestler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This all tracks. None of this
He
sounds.
did it for, we'd all be like, oh, here he comes.
Here he
goes.
goes. Here we go
It
again.
made everyone laugh.
This
And
is
he'd
why-
stomp, boom, boom.
This is why I don't sleep
Hands
over
on the
anymore.
hips, Shinabog.
What is Shinabog?
That's all he could say. At the time.
Cinnabon?
Yeah, that-
Your first word was Shinabog?
It was what I
No,
heard
it
in the
was
hospital.
Actually, Dorito.
Yeah, it must have been.
Singular?
Yeah.
Dorito.
Exactly what he
Speaking of Doritos.
Yes.
Welcome to the Keep Up Podcast, where I'm Brett and Tim is Tim.
That's me.
And Mom is Mom.
That's me.
And we talk about all the things we consume, be it media or food. But this week, all bets are off. Who knows what's going to happen?
There's
Mom's
no
here.
rules.
There's no rules.
No, it's another milestone. Another 300 years of us doing podcasts.
Yeah, Tim likes to think we've been doing this annually.
Yeah.
He has a hard time with weeks.
300
Yeah.
years.
She said it was our 300th anniversary earlier, which also would mean it's 300 years.
Has anything had a 300th anniversary? Some buildings, maybe? A country?
America was discovered or created, was made
America!
1762. Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
Oh, yeah, right.
But then when was America made?
How old are we? Not individually,
Oh,
I mean
okay.
the country.
Something might be 300. The Declaration of Independence is probably 300.
Tim, even with this better audio setup, you're making everything peak.
Oh, did you say peak? I don't have a problem when
Stop.
you're peaking
It's
on this
literally crackling
podcast.
and everything.
Especially if you
Not
go to
two of you.
Point
Stop
Pleasant
it! No,
Police
stop!
Department.
I knew I liked you for a reason, Mom. He's leaving. He's leaving on this special occasion. He's just here. Am I cut off?
Why?
Don't ask questions that don't make sense.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Brett walked away. I can't ask him questions.
What happened?
Mom, thank you for joining in that joke. When you say peas on these mics, they don't have a
Don't tell her. What if
they
she
don't
does
have
it
a
more?
pop filter. So when you say peas, it makes it all go the audio.
It literally sounds terrible, and Tim...
I do it all the time.
I see the
I did
temptation.
it.
You're gonna.
I wasn't even talking about pumpkin spice season.
Oh, gosh.
I wasn't.
Does it? Why is it? All right, here's your first question, Mom. Why is it pumpkin spice season already? It's still August.
Because I am praying
Yep.
to the pumpkin spice gods. Because I want it to be nice and cool out. I freaking hate the summer.
Okay.
Freaking hate it.
You freaking hate it?
Yeah.
And you think...
Unless I'm at a beach.
So you enjoy...
but it's hotter at a beach.
Yeah.
I don't care.
That's like
The
maximum
ocean
heat.
is like my cooling point.
Okay. Do you
There's
go
an
in it?
ocean breeze. Yeah, of course.
All right. Jeez.
Of course.
Relax.
Jeez Louise.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
And I don't even know if we like properly introduced, but this is our mom.
Wow.
She is...
Tim thinks our audience is just comprised of idiots.
No. I think if you're a guest on a podcast, you
Yeah.
have to be introduced in a cool way.
Yeah, sure. I agree.
So this is Mom, a.k.a.
Hi.
Mommy, a.k.a. Mother Teresa.
Have I ever called you mommy?
Maybe
I don't really
once.
have memories of calling you mommy.
No, maybe once, like when you really wanted something.
Please.
Mommy! Please.
I feel like I was always a mom kid. Mom!
No, you'd say, Mom.
Mom! That's what I do now.
Yeah.
Mom!
Bailey calls me Mama,
Yeah.
Yes, she does.
and Tim says Mom.
Mom.
You do that.
Mom.
Mom.
Hi, Mom. Yeah.
Mom.
Mom.
Hi, Mom.
I also say roof funny and room. People make fun of the way I say room.
Why?
And then on occasion, you'll call me Angela.
Yeah.
I have heard you say that. It's weird.
Relax, Angela.
Yeah. Ah,
It's always in that context.
so rude.
It's the stern parent voice.
Yeah, from a child.
Yeah, what is happening? Weird.
To the parent.
Respect
Okay.
I always see as a two-way street.
Yeah. No,
Once
that's
you
fair.
hit a certain age, like, you should always respect your elders.
Right.
Unless they're really old. Like if you're past.
Tim called you really old.
I'm not saying you. I'm saying
Wait,
old
you
people.
stop respecting them as they get
Yeah,
older?
well, I don't like old people. So they
Oh,
lose my
interesting.
respect.
You raised him, Mom.
Yeah.
Wow.
What kind of old people have I had in my life?
What?
But mom.
But, Mom.
But mom.
Nobody believes my age.
Yeah.
So
Do you
I
want to
can't
give
be
it out or
considered-
is it?
Oh, yeah. I get
Maybe
that,
people
too.
should guess.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Audience, right now, guess.
And then maybe we
We'll
can
wait.
give a
Don't
prize.
forget you have a microphone.
Oh, yeah.
You got to speak into it.
Mom wants to give out a prize. Did you hear that, Brett?
What'd she say?
She wants to give out a
You
prize.
gonna give out a prize?
Yeah.
For the person who guesses my age.
We can mail him an ice cream cone.
Yeah.
All right.
Can we give them an ice cream voucher?
Yes.
Okay. That sounds like-
From the Frosty ice cream truck.
Mm-hmm.
For
So,
sure.
is that part of her introduction?
Yes.
So, she runs an ice cream business? Mm-hmm. What else do you do? What are you even about?
Tech.
You what?
A med tech.
She's in med tech?
Yeah, yeah.
What kind of content do you create?
Yeah.
We usually have people who create content on here, so you have to make something.
What do you mean?
Like what do you post to Facebook or Instagram?
Yeah.
Oof.
What's your internet activity like?
Yeah, like where do you want people to find you? No, don't share that. Also, don't say where we live.
I will not.
Yeah, Tim was laying down all kind of rules before we started.
I gotta be
Wow.
careful.
yeah.
Yeah. You never know who's going to come visit
Yeah,
It's true. Wow, that was
or
ominous.
send gifts or.
we gotta get a PO box.
Do we?
No, but we can at some
I'm
point.
not doing that.
A lot of people will want to send gifts to her. I think.
Yeah.
What kind of
probably.
gifts?
I don't know.
I like gifts. I like those.
You were scared of it a minute ago.
Yeah.
Not
Wait
of
a minute.
gifts.
Come over here.
I like gifts.
You bring a pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice anything. I bought the pumpkin spice Werther's originals yesterday, and let me tell you, did I feel old? Because who buys caramels?
I like the original heart candies though. The butterscotch.
I do
Oh,
too.
those
but
are wicked.
Those are good.
Your son Jazz would kill a tiny bird to get one of those,
Yeah.
strawberry.
Oh my gosh.
that-
Yeah.
Strawberry old lady.
Those
candies.
are the two best old lady candies.
Yeah.
Are Werther's
Absolutely.
butterscotch and the strawberry. I don't even know what they're called. Bonbons?
What? No.
The strawberry thing? I think they are.
And the butterscotch in the gold wrapper?
Yeah. Is that not Werther's?
No.
What is that?
Werther's is caramel.
Yeah, Werther's is the.
Butterscotch is just butterscotch.
They
It's
got
just
like the
called
little button. in
butterscotch?
the
And
middle.
I think Brock's made it.
Brock's. Oh yeah, the little button. You're right.
Yeah.
Those are good.
BRACHS, Brock's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brock's. Brock's. I was thinking of Brock like from Pokemon.
I was thinking broccoli.
Oh, weird. Another question for you, Mom.
Yeah.
Have you heard the Keep Up podcast before?
Of course.
Okay, and how do you feel about it? Like as far as podcasts go,
I love it. It's so funny.
big fan.
Would you say it's your favorite podcast you listen to?
Duh.
Duh. No bias.
No.
So if you didn't know who we were,
Yeah.
you would listen to the Keep Up podcast and you would be like, these guys definitely aren't two idiots.
Yes, because I've listened to other podcasts too, and some are really stupid, and I have to shut them off, and I'm like,
Right.
oh, God.
Right.
But I don't ever shut you guys off. In fact, I tear up if I miss an episode or two.
Wow. Mom endorsed.
I do. It's very sad.
Yeah. Choosy moms choose the Keep Up podcast.
I kind of live for it.
I think
Oh,
you
really?
kind of live for it.
It's my thing.
Big Keep Up fan.
Well, after 300 episodes, I'm glad you can finally make it on. I know
Yeah.
you've been so busy, and we keep trying to get you on.
That's the
but
thing. It's like you cannot get a hold of this woman. Mm-hmm. Please, will you be on the podcast? She's like, I'd love to, but it's just bottom of the list for me. Mm-hmm. Even though it's my favorite podcast,
She's so popular.
She's very popular, very busy, and
Truth is, I bang on the door every time they do this and beg to come on.
please.
Just let me in.
This is why we had to stop doing it live. You guys could hear it in the background. It was a
They
mess.
wouldn't let me do
It
it.
was getting pathetic and awkward.
They said you talk weird. Who's gonna make
didn't
our
say you talk
snacks
weird.
if you're down here?
What'd
on
you
the
say earlier?
Podcast.
Yeah, you do make good snacks. You said something earlier. Oh,
Oh, yeah, the flash. Get your
Sorry.
phone.
every time. Dude.
Oh, we're going to be... I don't know what's better.
So for the listeners, Mom has a. What'd you
Wait,
say?
he doesn't know what's better.
Yeah, which
And then he
side's
did-
better?
And then he didn't clarify.
Make a
I don't know what's
comparison.
better.
Well,
The end.
do you want the front side of the phone showing or the flashbang that blinds everybody?
Yeah, Mom's got the flash setting for when her phone rings, and it gets me every time.
It's like you're getting
Well, when I'm
blinded.
working, I can't have it going off like
Why?
all the time. 'Cause
So
I'm-
you want to just blind the people you're taking care of?
Can any of them
No.
see?
Some of them.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's not always a problem.
Did I mention how hot it was in here?
I think you're gonna.
Not on.
So
It's
we-
quite sweaty.
We can't
Come
have
on.
the air conditioner on in here. That's another fun fact about Mom is she heats up real quick.
Like I. Oh,
I
What?
actually tried to make it cool in here, and I forgot to turn on the AC before we started the
Yeah.
podcast.
So that's on Tim. I came here and Tim was just nothing was set up. He's just eating
I was just having
calzones,
lunch.
hanging out.
he was actually eating those Werther's caramels.
Were you?
No, I was eating lunch, but
What did
He
you?
did like the pumpkin spice one though.
You tried it?
yeah. I did.
What about the apple one? You try the apple one?
Not yet.
I did. It was wicked good.
You know what? Let's we can debunk something for the people. Mom, what's the temperature inside? What do people think the temperature in an ice cream truck is like?
Everyone comes up to the truck and goes, "Oh, it must be so cool in there."
You would
I'm like,
think.
what?
Freezing.
Why do they think that?
I don't know, because ice cream and people don't think beyond ice cream. No offense, guys.
But
No, I
use your head.
But what's it like in there? Because they're thinking, how do you keep it cold?
Okay, not by holding it above my head all day. It comes out of a freezer, which
Yeah.
we have two big freezers,
A freezer,
and then we have a cooler
a
Right.
cooler.
that all the mixes in and the sodas and whipped cream and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then you have the actual soft serve machine.
Yes.
Which guess what? They all have compressors.
Yeah, yeah.
And compressors cause heat,
So much.
and heat causes mama to get grumpy.
She's like, here's your ice cream.
Thrown at a kid's heads, just
You'd never know it.
no.
No, oh no.
Unless you're working on the truck with her. From the outside.
Not
you'd never know.
true. No.
Sometimes she slips and drops an F-bomb in front of a bunch of preschoolers.
What? Yeah, I do say fudge sometimes.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
do.
You
Oh, man, you say fudge in a way that does make it sound like a swear. You hold the F harder than anyone. You go, fudge. I'm like, oh, she's
She's mad.
It's going down.
You're
Not
Get in trouble.
true.
Yeah, true.
That is not true.
Don't check. All right.
She's gonna
Mom's
look at
got-
the notifications.
You're on Snap? You're on Car Shield? You're on fragrancenet.com? Are you
Yeah.
just giving permission to every app to notify you?
Yeah, you should see her notifications. It's insane.
Mom, you know you can say no, right?
Yeah, I don't know how to do that. That is also one of my bad
Traits.
traits.
One of your sons used to be a tech, and the other one works with technology as a profession. So if you ever have any questions, I'm just going to put it here just in case you need
Rude.
Phone. So, as a long-running tradition
Yeah.
of our milestones, one thing I like to do
Oh, shoot.
is bring the word of chicken, and I like to.
I always forget. I don't know.
He
how I
always forgets, and I like to recite a little poem.
Yeah.
A little poem I'd like to call "Ode to Chicks."
Did
Are
you?
you serious?
Yeah. Did you know he was a poet?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always do it just. On
I
the
know he's
fly.
an artist.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah,
he does the painting.
He does. He does paint. Yeah.
yeah.
Very
the
arty.
Tim
Bob Rossi.
Ross.
Yeah. Did you say Bob Rossi?
Yeah.
Right.
Bob Rossi.
No, like the paintings of Bob Rossi.
Right.
Not Bob Ross, but Rossi. Because
They-
he's not the actual
She's saying
Bob
the
Ross.
paintings I do are Bob
Like
Ross.
ish.
Oh, Bob Ross-esque.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Jeez.
All right.
Well, I thought you were just calling him Bob Rossi.
I thought you thought his name was Bob
I know his
Rossi.
name.
I know.
Listen, I used to literally watch him on Saturday mornings while I was waiting for Davy and Goliath.
Oh, that's pretty
You were
cool.
forced to watch it. I had 4 channels.
Yeah, I
You'd
missed
be
that.
like, oh, God, this guy's on every Saturday
you
morning.
didn't like it?
No.
For
Yeah,
a
that
kid,
makes
I mean,
sense.
it's kind of slow.
You're kind of slow. Got him.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
Tim?
No, Bob.
Tim's
I'm
fine.
still
Because,
going.
like,
Yeah, he's probably dead.
Yeah, he's
Because he
definitely dead.
literally was on live when I was a kid.
Yeah. He's,
Okay.
I think he's literally dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rest in
Okay.
peace.
Sorry.
Well, to go from
So
that
back to
morbid.
the chicken.
Yeah, back to the chicken. So yes,
Sorry.
just a little poem
Just a little one.
to commemorate another milestone for us. 300 podcasts.
Yeah.
And growing and counting.
And counting, yeah. Is it happening now?
Chicken.
All right.
It's a food. Not only is it delicious, but I bring this ode to you. It tastes so good when you're with family. Now, give me a word that rhymes with family. Stanley. Ode to chicks, I leave to you this rhyme of wince. What the hell's a wince? I think I meant to say once. Which does not smell like poo.
What?
Bring some dinner to the ones you love,
Yeah.
just like a mitten or maybe a glove. And chicken, or some would call it chicks, are delicious to eat, even with your friend Nick. And I say goodbye and good night again, because ode to chicks will always be my friend. Thank you. Ode to chicks.
So that's a thing Tim does. every now and then.
Okay.
That's just a special. Don't worry about it. Thank you for being polite.
I'm glad that
Listening.
you've upheld the tradition. I mean, that's what part is that? 4, 5.5,
Yeah,
6? I don't know. Didn't you start it on like episode 14 or something?
I think so. 14 because it was like the Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
special.
it was initially not a milestone thing. and
Nor
then
was
he
it
just
Valentine's Day.
and now he just
I do it every milestone.
every milestone.
It's just a little poem.
So now that you've learned, Tim has a lot of skills. You didn't know poetry was one of them. How do you feel about
No.
it?
He probably should skip it.
I created a new word.
I don't
During
think
that.
anything rhymes.
Wince?
Wince?
Dude, I thought you were going for a quince rhyme. You're wearing a shirt that says quince.
No.
And wince is a word.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
way you said it, I don't think it works.
don't
but
either. No.
You got to try.
you do
Yeah.
have to try, and
Poetry
for that,
comes from the heart.
for that, I commend you. I should let the listeners know, because you can't see how cool I look, that I am using a different mic than everyone else. We're all using different mics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is great.
The trifecta of Tripoli
Every week I deal with
every week.
Of triple E,
Yep.
like the disease. I want you a microphone.
What? Oh. Okay.
You like his better?
I don't know. I'm testing it.
Wow.
You got to bring it closer.
She's did a full
Okay.
switch.
His is down lower because he can't keep himself from screaming.
Yo!
See,
Tell me what you
literally
want, what you
immediately.
really want.
Must be the money.
Oh my gosh! All right, you guys are killing. Now I have two of you.
We just. Plus, you gave me the good mic that's good for popping.
Oh.
This has a pop filter, and now I'm just here saying Pokemon.
Oh. Ouch.
Yeah, it's awful.
Remember when you guys used to make me drive you around everywhere because you were collecting those Pokemon people?
We
Oh,
were
the Pokemon
children.
Go?
Oh, Pokemon Go. That was
Oh
like a couple
my
years ago.
god.
What are you doing?
It's tangled.
Is it? It is now.
No. Yeah, Mom, stop! I'm doing 80. Stop!
Yeah.
It's a Pokemon!
Yeah. Well, it was Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
And I think we all remember it as a really, exciting time.
Even I started playing it.
Yeah. And she was driving.
She's like, huh? What's going on here?
I can't. You guys played musical mics, and I literally
She's
don't
the
know.
one
Which,
who-
All right, take it back.
no, it's fine. I just adjusted it.
All right, because I'll probably take yours next.
What? All
What?
right. That's fine. Well, I don't understand.
I'm just.
Oh wait,
That's
that's
a
too loud.
nightmare.
Oh, I figured it out. I figured
I
it out.
shouldn't have done that.
He adjusted
Sorry,
it.
my bad,
No, you're
my
good.
bad.
No, you're good. Mom, it's fine. There's no rules. It's crazy.
It's
Okay.
fine.
It's the Keep Up Mom cast.
Okay.
Imagine this being your first episode. That's fine, right?
Yeah, episode 300.
Yeah.
It's a great. It's a great one.
Agree.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah.
I'm having
Why
a good
not?
time.
Yeah.
So we have a couple things planned, but do we have anything unplanned we want to do right now?
What?
Oh, Tim posed a question.
Yes.
First, it was a statement that you are the only person alive who can ground us. who has the legal right
Right.
to ground us.
Yeah.
If grounding were a legal permission. I don't know that
Right.
it is.
I don't know how it works nowadays.
I'd probably win in court. I'm just saying if it went that far.
I suppose that's true. You probably would.
It depends.
I wouldn't argue a whole. I'd be like, Mom, I said fine. I'll do it. So
Can I go to work or?
and you're like, no, you're grounded. So the question became, what would we have to do to get grounded now?
Yeah. You'd have to run my dog over.
Okay. Like
Blow
on
off-
purpose or it's an
Just
accident?
in any shape or form.
I'm
If
just
you
saying
hit my
stuff
dog-
happens.
Yeah.
Dogs hang out under cars sometimes.
Okay, but you need to pay attention.
I will.
I taught you that.
You're right.
I'm good there.
She's
If
right.
you ruin my birthday or ignore it in any way,
Ignoring I get, but I can't ruin it.
no,
What do you want to ruin about
I don't want to. I'm just saying.
no. Like if you called and said you were sick and couldn't come for cake, I don't want to hear it.
Grounded?
Grounded.
Okay. So birthdays.
Comes once a year. Be ready.
Don't kill the dog. Don't ruin Mom's birthday.
Don't blow off Mother's Day.
Don't blow off Mother's Day. I get that. Those are big ones.
What else could you do for me to ground you?
Now, I don't want you to come up with too many reasons.
it?
I feel like you're getting
the rest
excited.
of the show to fill up.
If you skipped out on pumpkin carving,
Okay.
So
That's
you're
another
saying
big
like
one.
holidays and events?
like stuff that's important.
Right.
If you skipped out on Christmas,
Christmas. Who's skipping out on Christmas?
yeah, not around here.
Yeah, no.
If
Tim
you
might.
skipped out on Turkey Day, like no.
I'll skip out on
that
putting the
stuff's
tree up. That's about
all important.
Oh yeah. Why don't you give us your best Tim putting up the Christmas tree story? We've referenced it on the podcast before, but Tim has, I don't know, one enemy, and I think it's the Christmas tree.
I do too. I don't care if it's real or fake or short or tall or wide or thin. He hates them all.
I like the idea of the tree.
The idea of the
Yes.
tree, yes.
I'm waiting for the point where we could have a digital tree, a hologram tree.
You'd still trip over it.
Okay.
I go to put an ornament on it. It's like, vroom, ah!
No, that's the only time I hear you swear.
Yeah, Tim gets a Christmas F word once a year.
Yeah. Yep. And he uses it.
True. It's the worst.
I also feel like part of the tradition is us in the kitchen just watching.
That's
you
the
suffer.
thing. No one helps me.
We're all eating snacks.
They're all
'Cause we're
laughing.
like, this is what Tim does.
You're right. Now it became the thing I
It's
do.
part of it,
And I
yeah.
get
Because
mad.
we make wieners.
little wieners.
Yeah, we make little weenies. That's pigs in a blanket for anyone who's unfamiliar.
Yeah.
And Tim
We
sometimes
watch Christmas
gets some.
Vacation.
Yep.
I can't deal with it.
And Tim's in the background like, fudge!
And it usually tips over
Yes.
hours
Always
later.
tips over.
There were two years in a row, weren't there? There was one that was awful because we spent so long putting it up, and then we left. Like, I remember driving home, and you just sent a picture of it on the ground.
Yep. And then the other time, Symphony could barely speak. Remember that? And she was
That's
just
right.
pointing in the living room. We're like, oh, she's so cute.
Oh, yeah.
And she was like, and pointing in the living room. We're like, what? Oh, I'm going to go see what she wants. I'm walking, and I'm like, God dang it.
She's like,
Yep.
I can't believe it didn't land on her.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
That was a thing. So that happened.
Yeah, you got to watch out for the trees.
Tim
Yeah.
with the Christmas tree. Do you remember Tim's relationship with Christmas trees as a child? Did it start early?
Oh, no.
No, he loved them.
He used to lay under them.
Wow. What a sweet
Dear
relationship.
Santa,
It's me, Tim again.
I would like every game known to man.
Dear Santa, do you know about video games?
Let me teach you real quick.
Tim had an aggressive lisp.
I still do. Mine's like
Dear,
8 pages.
dear Santa, do you know chicken nuggets? Do you know chicken nuggets and video games?
That's all I'd like. Thanks a lot.
Do you know Sonic the Hedgehog?
And
Can you
what I
bring me
have
an
to deal with,
actual blue hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog?
Mom won't care.
Also, can I always have a good relationship with Christmas trees? That's how I remember
And
it.
don't forget to put Doritos in my stocking.
Can I have Doritos? Can I get Doritos, Sega Genesis, and chicken nuggets?
Great.
Forget it. I don't want your microphone anymore.
With all that spit all over it. Oh, shoot.
You're the one coughing.
I know, because you can't breathe
We
in
just got
here.
so loud.
Sorry.
Not you. No, you're fine. Just
No, you
us.
guys are good.
I gotta make fun of Tim loudly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When you're
but,
making fun of me.
the stockings are always an adventure, too, every year
Yeah.
for Santa. Yeah.
Why?
Oh, he just is crazy and goes over the top.
Oh,
and
yeah,
he
no, that's true.
many things that
overfills
don't
them.
fit.
And
He puts a lot in there, and it's weird, like odd-shaped things that you don't think go in a stocking. But
Yeah.
it's exciting because even you never know what's going to be down there,
Yeah.
and you got to dig.
yes.
Some
You
years I
gotta
get video games in there.
Video games,
At the very bottom.
Sega Genesis, and PlayStation 5.
Next to the Doritos.
I'm going to get us out of
Next to
whatever
the big
this
bags
is.
of Doritos.
Uh,
the
we
super
asked-
size Doritos.
right,
I'm
guys.
just so vested.
And not
in
the mini bag Santa, because I eat those in like 2 seconds. The way you said 2 seconds.
Don't give me the mini bags because I eat them in like 2 seconds. I spit. My computer's gonna have liquid
Am I like
damage.
Beavis or Butthead in this scenario?
I don't know,
What
but
is
I like the family size.
Don't tell mommy. Get me the super size.
And I'll keep it next to my bed until next Christmas.
Don't put it under the tree. Put it under my pillow, like the tooth fairy.
I'm coughing through this entire...
Yeah, get some water.
Get some water.
Yeah.
Tim's trying to take us into a different segment. I can see him trying to get out of it.
I'm just, it's...
This is what it's
Christmas.
about.
This is what it's about. There's no rules.
No, it's no rules.
But what we did do was ask you guys,
Yeah.
the audience out there, to ask some questions for Mom.
We're-
Okay.
So I'm going to hit you rapid fire with these questions.
Real quick, that
Yeah.
reminds me, if you're not following us at The Keep Up Podcast on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, extra bonuses at patreon.com/The Keep Up. There's probably going to be some bonus mom footage on there.
Because if you don't, guess what? You're grounded.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, you don't want to be grounded.
You
By
don't.
me.
No, we didn't even talk about what the grounding would be. It's probably bad. It's going to be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll probably be like no video games.
Don't diss me.
No
boy.
video games from
No.
Santa Claus?
Okay, Mom. We got questions.
I'm scared.
Are you ready?
I don't even know what they are.
Yeah, we got a bunch. So the first one comes from Jazz.
Jazz.
Yep.
My favorite grandson in the whole entire world?
Yeah.
Jazz?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's actually great you worded it like that
okay.
because Jazz asks, which one is your favorite?
Which what?
Well, he actually just said, which is your favorite, but didn't say.
Oh, boy. Which son?
Yeah,
Which
I
son?
think that's where he's going.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's Bailey.
Oh,
Oh, I had no,
Just kidding.
she gets best son and daughter?
I didn't know.
I have no favorites.
Yeah.
I do not.
What is one thing you like about one of us that you like less than the other?
Wait, what? Like a trait that she likes better in one of us
Yeah.
than the other?
Are you joking?
Okay, let's make it easier. What's one trait that you like that the other one doesn't have?
Brett,
Oh, interesting.
Brett drives good.
I do, and Tim
And
doesn't.
Tim never burps.
Mom had to make up a fake one.
Yeah,
for you,
I
nerd.
burp all the time. I guess I don't have a lot going for me.
No.
That answer.
You're both like
No.
wicked talented. You're both so handsome.
Stop.
You're both great sons. Yeah.
Have we been good sons, Mom? You can tell everyone
Yes.
right now.
You
Yeah,
have.
this
Have
is
we
the
been
truth.
good
Like I'd
sons?
let you do anything else.
It's
Yeah,
true.
that's
He would
true.
smack us
I am
upside
not
the
shy.
head.
Did you get smacked?
That,
I got smacked one time that I remember.
I think like Papa.
that
would
was
smack
the
me.
only time.
Which time? Which time?
When you freaking beat the horn.
I'm glad we're talking about the right. If you said a different, I thought you were going to do it again.
No.
Because it was on my thigh. All right, tell it as you remember
Yes,
it.
let's hear your version of the story.
Oh, okay. So,
Also, I wasn't a toddler. I was probably like, I don't know. How old do you think I was?
like 10.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right? I
Yeah.
must have been in like 4th grade or so. That's what I remember.
you tell it.
No, you go. You go.
Okay.
I was just trying to remember the age. It's not like she slapped me across the room or anything like that.
No, I biffed you in the head, wicked hard.
This was on my leg.
Oh. Oh, when I came around. Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah. See, can you guys imagine this?
So
Like,
now there's two scenarios. One where you hit him in the head and one
No,
where you hit him in the leg.
I didn't hit him in the head. I did smack him in the leg. 'Cause
she's
I
like,
wasn't a
yeah,
hitter. I didn't hit.
I never hit you in the head. I
No.
must have mistaken that
That's,
for.
that's a dog bite.
That's what she always told me.
No, I was under the hood of the car because I never had any like wicked fancy car. I always need some kind of fluid to keep going. So I was under the hood of the car.
Relatable.
And you were in the car. And I was checking the radiator or something, and you leaned over and beeped the freaking horn.
What was I supposed to do? Not beep the horn?
Yeah.
What are my options in this situation?
I was so mad. I came around your side, whipped open the door, and smacked you on the leg.
The scariest part was, so I think you were so mad because you jumped and hit your head on the hood.
Yeah, I
And
did.
the scariest part was watching you come around the corner, but you were smiling, so I was laughing like, yeah, wasn't that funny? And then you opened the door and slapped me, and I was like, oh, it's not funny. I guess it's not funny.
No.
Not.
It's pretty great.
Yeah, you made me jump, and I smacked my head.
Yeah, and then you smacked me.
Yeah, get you back.
It's fair,
Yeah.
I guess.
So that was not fun.
No, I mean, it was fun for a minute.
Yeah. For you. Not I.
No.
No.
It's always
No, I
fun in the
guess not.
moment.
So Tim never did that. Maybe that's the thing that he's got up on me.
No, Tim got lost in the Christmas tree shop.
We've talked about this.
I'm still lost to this day.
Yeah, I
They
know.
closed down and I'm
Like,
still
I
in there.
couldn't get him to go back to that store with me.
Dude,
Even-
okay, I forgot that dog was in this room, and I'm not used to seeing that dog. And I just caught it in the peripheral and thought a shark was coming up from the water that's not in here.
You know what's funny?
No, don't.
Nobody has seen him yet. I haven't told anybody on social
Paddington.
media he exists. So
Yeah?
If this comes out before I say it, that'll be the first time people see him.
Dude,
buddy.
get him on a mic.
That's Paddington. Paddington.
I'm not going to put this up to my mouth. Yeah, he just scared the crap out of me.
He
Sorry.
just scratched my leg a second ago and it was painful.
Really?
Yeah. But he was stretching.
You got to pee?
No, not me, but he might.
Oh. Well,
Right, Paddington? He's a good boy.
Here comes the test.
No. Oh, no. Don't. Dude, this is a
What?
nightmare.
He
right.
might knock over. everything.
Listeners, this
Oh,
dog is just going back and forth between way too many cables.
It's
We're waiting
very
for him
scary.
to knock everything over and end our lives.
Sniffing.
I don't trust him, dude.
Can we
He should
open
be
the
fine,
door
though.
to get some air in here or no?
I mean, we can.
What's the question?
She wants to open the door to get some air.
No, she's got to suffer
I-
through the
look at me.
experience. You look great.
I'm so wet down.
No, you're fine.
You're fine. Do you want a towel?
Do you want to tell the story about Tim in the Christmas tree shop?
So
I'll open a door for you. Or for him.
we went to the Christmas tree shop. And
Right.
This was only like my third time there. I wasn't a huge fan of it, but you know,
Which
we
is
go in
weird.
there and poke around. Well, it's a lot of junk.
That's true.
A lot of junk.
But you're a big holiday person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So Tim went to the end of the aisle
Yeah.
and was looking at stuff and somehow got into the next aisle because he
Yep.
was just looking at stuff. Well, all of a sudden he's screaming, yelling, he can't find me. I'm like 15 feet from him, if that, around the corner. He's like, somebody came up to him, little boy, do you need help?
Stranger danger.
Yeah, he was horrified. Brought him up to the service desk, paging me.
But you were like not that far away from him?
Like, no, he probably walked past me to get the person to go to the service desk. He just panicked. He was like freaking himself out.
And then he never wanted to go back ever again.
Like literally. I don't care. 15, 20, 25. He won't go.
Does it still freak you out?
No, I did go. You know, when I
Now
went.
they're out of business.
Yeah.
Right, I went as they were going out of business and I spit on them as I walked out.
You were like, yeah, this is
It was
what you
like
get.
it was like going to their funeral and being
Yeah.
happy there. I did. We went.
You would never.
Yeah, I spit on the way out. I made sure.
I don't know. I believe him. Tim's been getting volatile in his old age.
Oh.
Can't trust
I'm
him anymore.
vengeful. I'm the vengeful spirit.
Vengeful. Yeah. He's on his villain arc. He has been ever since that day. That was his origin story.
That's where it all began.
Do you have more questions?
Yeah, we got plenty.
I'm ready.
Plenty. So thank you, Jazz, for asking that question.
Thanks, Jazzy.
Yeah, I think we all know what the answer was.
I'm choking. Our good friend Purple Mohawk
Mohawk!
has a couple questions. Would Mama Tim, meaning you, ever perform on stage or stream?
Oh, interesting.
What kind of performance?
That was my first thought.
I don't know.
Is there one you can think of that you would do? Would you ever do this live? We've talked about doing live podcasts.
I don't know. I'm not a good performer.
You're doing good so far.
Yeah, I think you're pretty. We've the dog over there. We've seen definitely some people who cannot perform very well, and like on YouTube and stuff like that. But I feel like you're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, where do you guys think you got your talent from?
Exactly.
Fair
What
point.
up?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
But would you do like a comedy show or something?
No.
No.
I could never.
You wouldn't even try it?
No.
Do you think you'd be on stage and you'd be like, so, oh jeez.
I don't even think I could get to the stage.
I can't really picture it, to be honest.
No.
No.
What's your favorite live thing to see? Like you've been to
Uh,
comedy shows, you've been to a lot of concerts.
I like
Plays.
concerts. Concerts are fun.
Concerts, yeah.
Plays are great.
Sports?
I love musicals.
Is there a sport you like to see live?
Are you kidding?
Baseball?
Love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you been to other games?
Yeah, hockey.
I've never been to a hocky game.
Oh my God, it's
Hockey's
the loudest
fun.
thing in the world.
It's super loud.
Loud, I
The-
bet.
When the pucks hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not really a hockey game. It's an actual fight that sometimes a hockey game breaks out.
Hockey game breaks out.
'Cause they're all fighting.
Yeah.
All the time. The gloves come off. They slam on the ice. They slam their stick. And they're like...
It's like
I'm
the
like,
only sport
really?
where that breaks out and they're
"That's
like,
so-"
all right,
I know.
let it happen. They should have that in every sport.
They
I
really
feel like.
should.
Plus, the blood shows up so good on the ice.
Oh, that's true.
So,
You would
like-
notice that.
Also, Mom's a huge horror fan. She
Yeah.
loves blood and violence and scary things. So
I just ordered a new book.
What? I like books.
You're going to be jealous.
Did you get me one?
You can read it after me.
Oh, gee. Don't forget about your mic.
You can order it after me.
You don't have to. Tim does the same thing. He'll be like in the other room, and I'll be like, Tim, you have to talk into your mic. And he'll be like, oh, like this? Like, no, dude, just normal.
we're not like you. We
Just-
don't perform. Although I
just-
use a microphone every day, I guess. But
You do. It's fair. I have been told I have good mic handling skills, you know?
Well,
so what's the book?
Yeah, what's the book?
so it's...
Yeah, what's the?
Tell me about the book.
Yeah, tell us. Let us hear the book.
You're going to make fun of me.
What is
no.
Because it's R.L. Stein's new scary book.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
I bought an R.L. Stein book. He wrote a comic like a year or two ago.
Did?
That I got, yeah, because it was made to be like old horror comics, like the Tales of the Crypt kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And
Tales from the Crypt.
what did I say?
Of the Crypt.
I gotta head out, guys. I'm embarrassed. So what's the new book? Is it like a teen novel?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those
What's
are
it
still
called?
fun.
I know.
Do you know the name of it?
It's the third book in a series of short, scary stories.
You got the third one?
Yeah.
Wait, you
Couldn't do it.
why is it the third one?
I don't
Wait, is
know.
it a collection of stories?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're not like starting in the
No,
middle.
no,
Okay.
no,
I was like,
no.
why would you just get like the sequel? That's weird.
No.
That's cool. I am jealous and I would like to read that.
I got the hardcover too.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. I do like a good hardcover.
Yeah, so you guys can borrow it.
Closer,
you.
not further away.
Let my grandkids use it and read it, and yeah.
I will. It's weird. Like spooky stuff's definitely happening already, and I've watched a
Love
couple
it.
horror movies already, and I just beat Silent Hill.
Nice.
Did you ever play Silent Hill? You guys played Resident Evil. I'll never
Yes.
forget you
Don't
playing
open
Resident
that
Evil.
door.
Don't open that door.
Open.
You were almost a Jill sandwich. Gosh, I love that game. When's the last time you played that?
Oof.
We got.
Mom plays Resident
Tim was
Evil.
probably like one.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
had
for real.
nightmares.
The game came out in 96.
Yeah. It was either 95 or 90. I want to say
Well,
96.
we used to shut every light off in the house. You
I
couldn't
know.
even have a night light on.
Yeah, it was so
We
scary.
would play and pull the couch up wicked
Yeah.
close to the TV.
I had a full circle moment with Jazz. Did I ever tell you about that? I was
No.
so there are remakes of the Resident Evil games now, and the graphics are obviously like insanely upgraded.
Yeah.
So this was many years ago. Listeners, you guys have heard this story. Tim brings it up all the time. And Jazz walked in. I mean, this was at least like 5 years ago. And I had just beaten a boss. And the cinematic that happened after you beat him, basically this guy gets like sliced in half and all his organs fall out. Jazz literally comes around the corner, is like, "Good night, Dad," and looks right at the TV, and he was like, "That's a lot." And I was like, sorry, dude. I did not expect you to walk in. I'd never played it before, so I don't know what was about to happen. And he was fine. Like, he ended up going to bed. He was fine. But I remember watching you play the first one, and it messed with me a lot. And then
Yeah.
the second one had the shotgun head explosion animations.
Oh, yeah.
And that freaked me out. I was like, I can't go to sleep.
violent.
Yeah,
That
it
was
very
fun,
violent.
though.
Yeah.
Because it was jumpy.
Yeah, totally. It was so fun. I loved it, and we should play it. We should do a stream with
We
you.
should.
You should play it.
I would do it.
Do you think you could play it?
We gotta have her play
The
it.
controls, it's going to be tough.
It's tough for me.
Why? What am I?
Yeah?
I'm not intelligent?
What am I, unintelligent?
Unintelligible?
No.
No, it's just hard controls.
Yeah,
All right. Well, we can try.
very antiquated. I still love them.
Yeah.
Tank controls are dope.
Yeah, I'm still a fan.
Big fan.
I got no qualms.
They don't use hand controls anymore?
What?
What?
Huh?
You said I'm still a fan. Why are they different?
Oh no, the way like the mechanics of this type of game, I don't feel like a lot of games use tank controls anymore, do they? Am I making that up?
No, it's only used for the nostalgic feeling.
So it's basically like you turn one stick and it moves your body, and then the other stick is used to like move forward and back and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's why it's called tank controls, and now it's usually just like a single like joystick or something for motion all around.
Oh, it's not the ABCD thing anymore?
It's still that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
You'll
it's still
see.
a normal controller. It won't matter.
Okay.
This is why the stream's gonna be awesome.
Right. 'cause
This will be really good.
oh, goodness.
What was that last question? Did we answer it?
Would I perform?
I'd
Yeah, I don't think
say-
so.
You
Oh
don't
yeah,
think
yeah.
so.
What was the second part?
I mean,
though?
I make cookies
Or
something,
stream.
but-
Oh yeah,
lasagna.
just live cooking.
Yeah.
You would do a stream though.
I've had her on stream before.
All right,
once.
Tim.
I'm just saying she's done it.
I'm glad you guys bond constantly when I'm not around.
Dude, you're the one who moved out.
Whatever, dude. I technically didn't. I just didn't move.
That's true.
I think the first time I moved out, I was thinking about this recently because I don't have like a time I think of when like I moved out of the house. You guys just left.
And
Like-
you didn't want to come.
Yeah, I
your
wasn't
choice to
abandoned.
stay.
I wasn't abandoned.
Right.
But
you fix that, will
But you
ya?
were, what, 16?
I think I was 16. Yeah. Yeah.
No.
I
Yeah, he
definitely
was young.
For sure. No?
No.
Yeah. No?
When you stayed here?
Yeah, he lived in this room.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You were not 16. Because you were working at Hot Topic when you were 16.
Right.
You lived in Manchester.
Uh-huh.
So
England.
Right.
Yeah.
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 You were not 16.
14.
Nope.
Yeah, remember I was legally emancipated.
No. Oh,
I wasn't. I just recently learned what that means and just wanted to use it.
that's horrible.
Why?
Messed up.
It's fine if it's a mutual decision, isn't it? Or wait, does that make you like not my mom anymore?
No, it's not. No, I don't like it.
I mean, I know it's not true.
Right.
I'm just saying
Next.
it. All right, what's the next question?
Next
Thanks, Mohawk.
question.
You're the best.
One more from Mohawk. How does it feel to have two famous sons who love doing what they do?
It's amazing.
Amazing.
It's just amazing.
The truth is, she's waiting for us to make $1 million.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I do have 3 jobs, and I'm
She
getting
does. She does.
older
Yeah.
and tired, and yeah, I wish one of them, that'd be cool.
I feel like I said those exact words like yesterday. I was like, I do feel like I have
Your
3
hair's
jobs.
doing something funky.
I'm older.
I was going to say it, but I thought he meant
How long's it been like that?
Just a second ago.
The whole podcast.
No.
Yeah, fix it,
Okay.
please. It's hard with the. I'll fix it.
I did it.
Yeah, you
No, I
did
believe
it.
you. I'm just gonna adjust the headphones. So, do you actually?
Do you?
I'm not speaking into my mic. Hang on, sorry.
Oh,
How do you think of our creative endeavors? Because we are definitely not famous. Although I do appreciate Mohawk's perspective on our creative output, and I guess we've both had like Tim has had more success with Collection Revolution. I feel like than I've ever had in anything, but.
No way.
I'm just kidding. I just like to say stuff like that to make Tim uncomfortable.
Well, I was
Look
in
at
a
me.
Joyner Lucas video.
Yeah, I know. You've gone further in the rap game than I ever have. I tell people that all the time.
What's up?
But do you think of us as like, do you think like we're out there taking over the internet?
Yeah, because I know that people know you and people know you, and
That's
that's,
true.
all that matters.
That's true. That's true. There is that. That's
Yeah.
cool.
we probably got
Yeah.
viewed more than anybody in our family.
Yeah, maybe. I don't, I'm not trying to compare it to anyone. I was just curious, like, if you're like, oh, those idiots are downstairs making
Doing
a
Oh,
podcast.
no. Ever since Only Blood Will Tell, and yeah, I
Look
mean,
it up,
seriously.
nerds.
Yeah. You've been doing it a long long time.
Remember when Tim wouldn't even order food in person, and now he's
Yes.
like all over the internet?
In person, he wouldn't even do it on the phone.
He wouldn't even tell you what he wanted.
Very, very shy.
I remember you questioning whether or not you wanted to stream because it was like, you're
Yeah,
like,
it was,
I don't
it's
know.
scary being in front of the camera.
Yeah, but now you're like, it's me, Sonic Ross.
To me, Mario.
I dress
Yeah.
up as Bob Ross using my first grade painting skills.
It's the best.
It's
That
going
people
pretty
pay
good.
for.
Yes, true.
Fine art, bro.
Fine art.
There are no boundaries.
No, it could be whatever.
Next question.
Next question. That was the end of Purple Mohawk's question.
Okay, thanks again, Purple Mohawk.
This is from the Kelly Gilly on
Kelly!
Instagram.
Oh, wait.
Let me retry that one.
Oh, wait.
I don't want to answer this or ask this. Where
You don't have to.
I'm going to ask it.
Okay.
Where can I visit the ice cream truck? Now you can't give out where we live, but
Well, where
Where you can.
does Kelly live?
I don't know.
we can't dox her either.
Yeah, I know. It's a whole internet rule. Where can people reach out to you to ask this question? You have multiple platforms.
But then again, that also reveals where we live.
well, so what? We're just not allowed to say anything ever? I make music.
Well,
Good luck
people gonna
finding
come
it.
and eat all the Sonics, like break in the truck and eat all the.
I don't know. I'm just saying, like, she's a business. Don't you
She
want?
is- it's true. I
But-
just don't know where the business connects to because you got to be careful on the internet. I'm nervous.
Kelly,
someone's
why
gonna
don't
murder
you
me.
tell me where you are?
But how would she do that if she's not allowed
She
to
could message
find
us.
you?
Yeah, just like she asked a question, she can say, "Hey, I'm in Vegas."
So we're keeping secret Mom's business page because they could find out where she is.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't. Clearly,
Like,
I don't
why do you
understand the
even
internet
wanna
rules.
know? Do you want ice cream or
Yeah,
do you want to
I-
kill me?
Right.
Like, I want to.
You can't just give out where you live on the
I mean,
internet.
I would, but
Brett does, but
I
What are you
don't
so
try. I'm
afraid
just
of?
saying.
me?
yeah, who's gonna get
She's
ya?
a business,
I ban people on Twitch streams. They'll come and kill me because
But-
I ban them.
but she's not asking for her address.
Did you get anthrax in the mail or something?
Not yet.
No, he's
No,
avoided
I've
it.
made some enemies by accident.
But wait, how do you ever get ice cream events if no one's allowed to look you up?
Oh, they can.
yeah, it's easy. But we're not going to promote it on the podcast.
Why not? I don't understand.
It's frosty ice cream.
There it is.
Oh yeah, Google that. It'll bring you straight to where you need
I
to go.
am the first one to come up.
Are you?
I get messages from people
All
in
over-
Oklahoma,
All over the country.
I'm testing it right
Las
now.
Vegas. Hey, my kid's having a birthday party on Saturday. Can you swing by? I would, but like you live in New Jersey.
This
so
isn't
no.
you.
Type in frosty ice cream.
I did. Is it just because it's what you? How often do you search it?
New Hampshire, like NH, frosty.
Oh.
Oh, it's not even NH. Is it? Oh, sorry. We can't say.
It's fine. I just tell everyone Boston, so it's easier. No one
couldn't
even
say
knows
the
where New
state.
Hampshire is.
Huh?
We can't say the state.
I don't know. Tim knows the rules. I don't know.
So we live in New Hampshire, Mass.
It's fine. How many
and-
people listen to
New
this?
Hampshire,
anyways?
Massachusetts. Well, this one's gonna blow up.
Will too.
But like, I know where people, like
I mean,
podcasters I listen to live. I know what states they live
Yeah,
in.
I guess it doesn't matter state per se. And
Now I'm scared.
He has me scared every time I live. I don't even live here. I'm like, they're gonna find me.
I've seen things where people like if they know your state, they know where you live. They can find you. But I
Sure.
think it's pretty easy to find me anyways because it's not like all my
Can you
accounts.
edit this?
I
The
can
entire
beep
podcast.
that out.
I
Yeah.
don't do what you want.
No,
what you
I mean,
want.
if I don't, and one of you gets murdered, I have to be like, all I had to do.
I
was,
mean, what if Kelly's really like a Kevin and is trying to find Tim? And
I know
this
Kelly.
Is a sneaky
Kelly's not a Kevin.
backdoor. Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
So if you want an ice cream,
Kelly, hit us up and we'll tell you. I don't know the rules of promoting a business on a podcast. I thought that would be a good thing, but
It is a good thing.
yeah, Tim
All right,
doesn't
we
think so.
just got a new question right now.
Hey, live and in
Alive.
effect. Let's go,
Jesse's floating castle.
Jesse.
She says, "Who was a more difficult child?"
Tim, if you don't talk into your mic, you will forever be the more difficult child.
difficult child.
Oh, I like this. Actually, it's got to be me. Well, Tim was whiny.
Also, the first time I left Tim with a family member, You probably don't even want me to tell the story, do you?
Go for it. I don't care.
Why? What did he do?
I was a baby.
So you stayed with Uncle. You were home, but you were at the house with Uncle.
I think I've told the story before, but keep going.
Uncle went upstairs to check on you, and you were wide awake and full of smiles, but you also took your diaper off and smeared poop all over the wall.
All over.
And you were, like, cracking up about it.
Also, I was 20 when this happened.
No, he was in his crib. He was little.
Still 20.
Dude. What?
But Brett, you could not change his diaper without getting peed on. I don't care what
Sounds like
time
something
of
he would
day.
still do nowadays.
What?
Yeah, it still can't be changed safely.
Oh, it never mattered. Just constantly, and it went high. Like his urine stream was ginormous.
No.
I got range. What do
Yeah.
you want me to tell
Oh,
So what's worse,
my.
smearing poop on the wall or getting covered in pee?
No question, it's you.
No way.
I don't know. You peed like in my mouth once.
Oh,
No.
I'm not kidding.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
terrible. Okay, yeah, that's
For like a half a second, it went.
Okay, but smearing it all over the walls, the smell must have been.
I wasn't there. Uncle called Auntie to come clean it.
That's brutal.
I don't think I could clean it up.
Yeah.
I'd probably throw up.
I'm mad at Jesse for asking this question. So overall,
Neither one of you were difficult.
I wasn't difficult.
No, you guys were great.
I feel like I did
really
some
good.
stuff.
Brett, I think, would be more difficult than me.
Why?
Teenage wise,
You like dyed your hair and wore
Oh.
chains. You had an emo phase.
I
You were
did
gonna. I
phase.
was gonna kill you with the hair.
You laughed.
You asked me. I said no.
And then I did it.
Then you were in the bathroom for like an extremely long time, and you're talking to me through the bathroom door, and you're like, "So, what if I dyed my hair anyways?" I'm like, "So
Super
you
subtle.
better not have." You come out with the blondest bleached hair I've ever seen in my life.
Well, do you remember I was wearing a beanie first? And you were
Yes.
like, why are you wearing that hat?
Yeah.
It was summer.
Yeah.
And then you took it off and you laughed in a way that told me you wanted me dead.
Only because I said no, and you
yeah.
did it anyway.
I did it anyways. I did. Yeah.
Like the whole head.
Yeah. I feel like I was kind of rebellious, but in like a.
No, times were just different then because your kids have been able to dye their hair since they were like 5.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. That was like the peak of my rebellion. I didn't really. Did I
No.
get in a lot of trouble? I didn't really
No.
do a whole lot. Like, I feel like the kids I hung out with got in more trouble than I did. But
I got in more trouble than you did.
I would be like, I'm not doing that. My mom will kill me.
Yeah.
Mom, you were a problem child, though. I've heard numerous
No.
stories of her being just
I
a
was not a
terror in high
child.
school.
Yeah, I wasn't a child.
You were a child.
I was not a terror in high
Yeah.
school. I actually was just telling this story. The thing is that I grew up in Boston.
Mm-hmm. In case anyone hasn't noticed yet.
We moved to New Hampshire. We moved up north.
Here's the thing. People might not even know if we're still in New Hampshire right now.
Well, after that statement, how could they think anything
Well, we've
else?
been in Chicago now. For,
Yeah, for
I
a
know.
couple of years at least.
So, anyways, we moved a little further up from Boston.
Yeah.
And,
Who knows where?
I was 15 years old, and I was like, I am not going up there.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's going to be in overalls. They're all going to be like, I'm not going. It's going to be horrible.
Yeah.
We did it anyway. So when I arrived and started going to public high school that just left a Catholic school,
Oh, yeah.
I could wear what I want. And we used to wear jackets. They were called barracudas.
Ooh, Barracuda.
We had that. We had...
Oh, Guitar Hero?
Guitar Hero.
It's all right.
It's the only way I know it.
and leather jackets. And
Yeah.
so people, thought I was a badass.
Yeah.
A punk.
Yeah.
But I wasn't.
Time to rage.
But I did definitely protect people. Like, they would come and get me and be like, he stole, like, even some of the guys were like, yeah, that guy stole my lunch. And I'd be like, where?
Yeah.
And I'd go over and I'd get the lunch back. And,
She was a bully for hire.
She's
I
still
wasn't
like
a
that.
bully, but people portrayed me as a tough person.
Yeah.
Did you ever think about the people you were taking the stuff from? Did you ever investigate to see if they really
course
were
I did.
a villain?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't matter. She was Batman in school. She's still like that, by the way. I could have a bad day at work and she'd be like, "What's your boss's number? I'm gonna call them right now."
Go take him out.
Well, Brett, that's why your father liked me so much because he was a badass too.
Yeah, it's true.
So we connected right away.
Yeah. There would be like every time you guys got to school together, would there be like a still shot zoom in and like a splash behind you that's like,
Yep, and people would run like it would be like split in the Red Sea.
and you're both walking in
Comes
slow
Brett and
mo.
Angela.
Oh God.
Move to the left or the right.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun,
but
dun,
we
dun, dun.
But we were two of the nicest people in school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
We still, I still have a lot of friends. Everybody really loved your dad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I was not. Now, before I got there, I was a little trouble, but
Oh.
Yeah.
I wouldn't change for gym class, and because I was worried it was going to ruin my hair. So
Love that. Which was excellent. There are pictures.
Yes.
yeah, I
There
had
are many
the
pictures.
best mullet.
Yeah, it was excellent. That's another thing you and my dad had in common.
Yes.
Proud wearers of the mullet.
Yeah.
Pretty
and we
impressive.
did do a lot of bad things, like in the bathroom, like you did your hair in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I went in the bathroom and pierced 4 holes in each side of my.
You did those?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Because I asked Nana, "Can I go get my ears pierced?" And she was like, "No."
And you were in the bathroom like, so what if I did it anyway?
Yeah.
Oh, that must have been painful.
That's brutal.
Yeah, because you just use a sewing needle and 2 ice cubes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I cut myself a gauge.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
You what?
My gauges?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them I had to manhandle with a knife because it closed up. Yeah. So basically just like a generation away's equivalent of piercing. Yours was way better. This one
You
is
stab
still...
and like spun it around.
So I'd already gauged it up, but I was like slowly working it up. You use tapers for anyone who doesn't know. You get it pierced at a certain. You can get like a punch, like you can get a certain size punch, but yeah, that's nightmare fuel for me. But I was tapering.
Like a paper punch?
It's kind of like that. Yeah.
for meat.
It's like a gun. Yeah, it's a meat punch.
Oh.
That's
Terrible.
gross.
And yeah, I was at Bobby's house, and no one knows where he lives, so don't worry about it. And I remember it had closed up a little bit, and I was like, oh no, if it closes up, I gotta like pierce it all over again. So I literally asked him for a knife, and there was blood everywhere. And yeah, it was pretty
that's
awesome.
metal.
Pretty punk rock. Yeah.
I got a
You
paper
and
cut
blood
once.
were.
Huh?
I got a paper cut once.
I remember that. It was brutal.
Yeah.
Just listening to you.
Uh-huh.
No, you had some nerve issues recently. You've had
Still
some,
do.
You've had some punk rock issues.
Yeah.
I don't know if that one is that
Just
from
in my older years.
Yeah, dude.
My older years.
I'm a little older years. Did you say about blood? Me and blood?
You guys were pals.
Yeah, Brett got a lot of
I do have a
injuries.
lot of
It
bloody.
was the damn mosh pits. If I.
Well,
I'd
there
have-
was only one.
No, you were in every one of them in the state.
Oh, I was in them, but I only bled.
Lies.
I mean, okay.
No.
Mosh-related injuries. I broke my arm.
Yep.
Severely.
Keep going.
Severely. I got kicked in the head, and that
Staples.
was the bloodiest thing that's ever happened to me. I still have a scar, and I'm wondering if I bald and I shave my head, if what that scar is going to look like because
Did
I've
you
never
say
seen it.
if I bald?
Yeah, if I bald, like if I go bald, but like
Oh,
you know
oh.
how like balding.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it's weird.
I thought you meant cried.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh,
thought.
weird. I don't use that word really. Bawling.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I meant like there's a scar, you can feel it. I don't actually know what it looks like, but it was hefty. I got 3 staples in my head. Other mosh
That
injuries.
entire evening was a night.
That was rough. That was really rough. And for that was my, I want to say 19th birthday because it was pretty much the day that my insurance under you expired because I was past 18. And I broke my arm. Oh, no, wait. Which one was, maybe I was younger. No, my head was when I was like 16.
Yeah, because they were trying to get a hold of me to authorize,
Yeah.
to work on you. And I was like, well, what
Whoops.
happened? Where is he? I was freaking out.
Yeah, that makes
freaking
sense.
out.
That makes
I
sense.
didn't like that phone call at all.
Yeah, I don't blame you. As a parent now, that would totally freak me out. I was totally fine. I was with Matt, and we were just chilling. And then
But you went in an ambulance.
Yeah, they picked me up in an ambulance. There was
See,
blood
no.
everywhere. You
And
should have
you were
seen.
not in the state.
No, I was not.
No.
You're in the state we live in currently right now.
No, I
No,
wasn't.
he was in.
Oh, yeah, dude. After this episode, I'm not gonna know where we live, so I think we're safe. Yeah, that was a scary one. There was a lot of blood in my youth.
I didn't
guess.
like that at
That
all.
picture of me with my nose bleeding
Yes.
from tour.
Oh.
That was just humidity.
Yeah.
Nothing. I didn't get an injury or
Well,
anything.
you don't have to tell that.
Well, I am gonna use that as an album cover soon, though. Did you have another question, Tim?
There is one more set of questions if you guys.
A set
Sure.
of questions? Okay.
This is from
We don't
Sarah.
have to do all of them if you don't want.
It's the last one.
Oh, okay.
The last one.
From who?
Sarah.
Oh, Sarah. Thanks, Sarah.
From the Forge and Film blog account.
Check it out.
She has a bunch of questions, but we'll make it simple, Mom. We'll make it simple for you. What is something that Brett/Tim did that made you laugh?
I don't think the and would have been confusing. If you just
I
committed
guess.
to-
Oh my God, there's way too many things to list.
Do you have a particular? This is another question. A favorite memory, in particular?
A favorite memory?
Very particular. It's hard to think of on the fly. Like if this question was asked to me, I'd be like, I don't know,
Yeah.
because there's a lot of events that were really fun we did, like pumpkin picking and corn maze and things that we
Yeah,
do,
there's
Christmas
been
stuff.
years of things that we
Yeah.
just,
I think there have been a lot of funny ice cream truck things, like any events that we've all been on. I can't think of a specific instance, though.
I don't know, but when I start laughing and you guys start, I can't.
Oh,
I can't.
yeah. If you get her going,
Good
it's the
stuff.
funniest.
Actually,
thing.
have we even gotten the laugh on that? Maybe a couple.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, a couple.
Okay. You guys got to hear. If there's not a comment about the laugh, I will be absolutely surprised.
Yeah, we got to get her cracking up big time though.
I know. We might get there.
I'm trying to think of something that makes her laugh.
Are you trying to think of one?
But
trying.
you guys are always cracking me up, like always.
Well,
just like
You know, who's funnier, you know?
That's a good question.
you're both very funny.
It's true. I think we have complementary senses of humor. Where mine's pretty good and yours is like whatever, but they kind of. Wow. I'm just kidding, dude.
And it usually ends in a food fight in my kitchen with my food.
Brett throws a lot of food.
I do. That's real. You know what's funny? When I talked to, I was talking to some of the band guys because we've been playing again and just reminiscing on how much food we used to throw at the walls and stuff. But I like to punch stuff. It's never.
That sounds aggressive.
It's never not
No,
funny.
like bags of chips.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's
Bread.
so funny.
Like whatever he can destroy by punching it.
yeah.
It's so funny to punch food.
It is
out of-
not.
Also, one of my favorite bits is to be like, "Hey, throw me that real quick," like in all seriousness, and then Tim tosses it to me, and I slap it out of the air.
I fall for it so much. Too.
I really sell it because what you got to do is you got to act. Listen, this is a tip for the audience. Give this a shot. Next time someone's holding a little snacky snack and you want some, just be like, "Oh, I love those. Toss me one," and they toss one, and you just smash it as far and as hard as you can out of the air. It'll make me laugh. Send me a video of it.
It is very funny.
And we'll post it on the Instagram.
You know what Brett does though is he makes you pick it up after too.
I do. I'll be like, Tim, pick that up.
He won't even pick it up. He's really a bully, but we all treat him nice.
We all have a great time. So typically we talk about media and stuff like that on here. Nobody knows. What are your favorite movies?
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, some people might know.
Okay, so my number one all-time favorite movie is Jaws.
Hence why we have the shirts.
Yes.
We both wore Jaws shirts in.
It is
Not
the
in
best
memory.
movie ever.
Ever.
Why is it nostalgia, or why do you like it so much?
Yeah, it was like the first scary movie I ever saw.
How many times do you think you've seen it?
Oh,
Do you think the reason you like horror movies so much, because this comes up often, you are the reason Tim and I like horror movies so much, definitely in part. Do you think the reason you like horror movies so much is because of your experience with Jaws?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So you've just been chasing the Jaws feeling, which is why every time we see a movie, you're like, sucked.
Yeah.
Sucked.
She's stuck on that nostalgic
Not every
pull.
time. There are
No.
some scary movies. Like the most recent one that I really liked was
Talk to me.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Crushed
I
it.
liked that
Nice.
one.
Yeah, I still haven't seen that. I need to see that.
Yeah.
You're kidding.
No, I know that and The Invisible Man are two.
Oh, that's a great
stick
one.
out in my head that you
Yeah.
guys said
Invisible
was really
Man was
great.
wicked good. Yeah.
Yep.
But you
But I
didn't
love-
like. Oh, go ahead.
I love like The Sixth Sense, one of my favorites.
That's great.
What Lies Beneath, one of my favorites.
Ooh, that's a throwback. Yeah,
Yep.
that's a good one.
That's a wicked good one.
Yeah. Do you have a top five? Go top five. Top five horror movies.
So Jaws.
Yeah. Number
What Lies
five.
Beneath. I already said that. You didn't like that one?
No, I do.
Oh,
I said number five when you said Jaws. And
sorry.
You didn't catch it.
one.
Yeah. That's what I was waiting for. All right, so that's two.
The Exorcist.
Ooh,
The
yeah.
original, right?
The original.
The original.
Yeah.
Everything's original. I don't like the remakes of most.
She doesn't like
I think
them.
there's been some remakes I like more than the originals.
Like what?
The Thing is like debatable.
but the 80s one, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That is a remake.
From what I've heard, but I can't imagine, like, I got to see the original. I've never seen it. So
I don't remember any of them really. That's on my list.
So this one's really old, and I doubt either one of you have seen it, but Audrey Hepburn's in it,
Okay.
and it's called Alone in the Dark, and she's blind, and like this guy.
That sounds awesome.
It's so.
I don't know why I'm sold on just her
so-
being blind, but
It's so.
well, it's a cool
creepy.
concept.
okay.
But it's like in black and white.
Wait,
and
is she? Does it all take place in like one room?
in a basement.
Oh, in
Her
a
apartment's
basement.
in the basement, and so it's just wicked good.
I think I've seen this one.
Me too. Did we watch it
I
together?
probably made you guys watch it.
Yeah, maybe.
It all takes place in like this one apartment.
Yeah.
And she's. Why is she left alone?
Her husband died, and she's trying to figure out what happened.
And don't like two guys break in or a guy
Yes,
breaks in
yes.
or something.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was great.
Did we watch that for the podcast?
Maybe. Did you suggest it for a Halloween episode once?
Probably.
That's why.
That's probably why. Yeah.
I liked that.
Yeah, I
movie.
remember
was
it being
so
good.
good.
That's a good one. I like that a lot.
Alone in the Dark.
So that's 3, right?
Yeah,
Jaws, What Lies Beneath. Oh no, 4. What? Alone in the Dark and The Exorcist.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's number 5.
I only get 5.
Yeah.
I mean, you can keep going if you want. But
You can do 2 honorable mentions, but
Yeah.
what's in your top 5?
Guys,
You do bring up Sixth Sense and Signs a lot.
Signs
she
was
does love
so
M. Night
good.
Shyamalan.
I do too.
I do.
I do too.
Yeah.
Big fan.
Although
Trap.
Trap was kind of
That's what I heard.
trapless.
That's what I heard.
I totally think it was just a movie for his daughter.
That's what Tim was saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize the whole music thing was that big of a situation
Well, that's
in the
his
movie.
daughter the whole time.
Yeah, I know. I
Which is
didn't
so
know
weird.
that, but Tim said there was like way more concert than you would expect. Yeah.
And then those that freaking clown dude.
So I was gonna ask you, describe your experience. We all went and saw Terrifier 2 together.
Freaking guy. I just
Art the
can't-
Clown.
Oh
So Mom's number one fear. Is it your number one fear?
yes,
Why? Clowns.
they are just big white face, big shoe wearing polka dot pant freaks.
This feels
Hate them.
this feels prejudiced in some ways.
Yeah,
How long have you had that fear?
forever.
Do you know where it came from?
Jaws.
No, no, I think that when I was younger, there was something going on when I lived down in Boston about these guys who was driving around in a van and they were picking up kids and they were dressed as clowns to like lure the kids.
Oh,
I think
oh,
I
yeah.
heard it on the news.
Oh, there was like a legit like.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's scary.
So like, I was just like all
From there,
done
you
ever
just like
since. Yeah,
never trusted
Yeah.
clowns.
no.
When was the whole Gacy thing? What year was that? Do you remember?
John Wayne Gacy, the 80s.
80s. Because I remember watching Dahmer and being amazed that I was alive when that happened.
Yeah.
That was like the. Oh wait, was it? Yeah, it was early 90s, I think. And just being like,
Right? It seems like something that would be way older.
yeah. I just every serial killer in my mind is like the 70s.
Yeah.
Everything happened in the 70s.
Another reason why I hate the era.
Tim can't stand 70s.
I hate the
cinema.
70s.
He said he hates 70s movies.
Why?
But Star Wars, Texas Chainsaw Massacre,
It's a couple okay movies.
yeah. I don't know. He's not a fan.
I just don't like how they're filmed. I don't like the acting in it. I don't like. There's a lot of things. I
But
don't
he
like the
likes
music.
I'll
older
find
movies.
you some.
Yeah, like
I'll find you some.
They're
good
out there.
70s.
yeah. I have to. I mean, like I think Godfather was the 70s,
Yeah, I think
right?
so, yeah.
So I mean, there's a couple good ones, but
Mm.
When did The Shining come out? Is that 70s?
I thought that was 80s.
Mom?
I'm gonna say 80s.
When you were a badass in high school, what were you listening to? Did you listen to Pat Benatar?
Of course I did.
Let's go. Pat Benatar rules.
1980, The Shining.
Ooh, barely made Tim's cut.
Yeah.
I feel like that came up before, too. That's it? Pat Benatar is all you were listening to?
Yeah. Joan Jett was huge.
Oh, but were you listening to Joan Jett?
Yes. Yep.
One thing you
I
can
had
do...
every cassette.
Talking to that guy.
Sorry.
You saw Queen.
Queen was the very first concert I ever saw in
That
my
was the
life.
first one you ever saw?
That's wild.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
Billy Squire opened up for Queen.
Billy Squire and Queen?
Yeah. At the Boston Garden.
Oh my gosh.
I was
that's crazy.
13.
Wow.
Wow. Did you go with anyone?
Yeah, a bunch of friends on the
Did,
tee. On the tee.
Did he play the stroke?
Yes.
So good.
It was so good. It was so cool, and I had really good seats too.
What other
on the
concerts did you
floor.
see around? You were on the floor?
Yeah.
That's probably the biggest. I'm so jealous of that. I wish I could have seen Queen, and I didn't realize Billy Squier opened. That's very
It was
cool.
so cool.
And makes me think of Billy Madison a lot.
Who else have you seen live?
Oof, I've seen a lot. Yep.
I
Can't
love
think
him.
of Annie.
No, I saw Steve Miller Band.
That's cool.
Which I love Steve Miller.
Yeah.
I saw the Kinks.
Oh, very cool.
Yep. I saw. Geez, I don't know. I'm drawing.
That's fine. That's plenty.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm jealous of that Queen show. Oh, speaking of Billy Madison, I have a question for you guys.
Okay.
For Jazz's football season,
I can't wait.
so the guys are like a lot of the parents and coaches. They're all wearing like the local town merch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think I'm just gonna get a Bobby Boucher jersey from the Water Boy and just wear that to every single game.
Can you be the water boy too?
Coach, not only can I do that for you, yes, I'll do that for you. Yeah, I was thinking of getting that and a shirt that says Nib High Football because
jeez.
in Billy Madison he goes Nib High Football rules. So I kind of only want to wear those to every single.
You
game.
should. People will remember you for that.
That's
too.
what I'm thinking. I'm just trying to.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, "Does that dude ever do laundry?"
Oh, great! It's that guy again.
So I found a jersey online. It's like $30, and it says the Water Boy on the front. It says Boucher on the back, and the Nib High T-shirt's got to be. It's got to be easy to find.
Yeah, for sure.
So what do you think? Full send, full
Yeah.
approval.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
All
What
right.
am I gonna wear? I already ordered my air horn.
I'll get you. Did you really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit far away from mom.
Oh, you're sitting with me.
No.
That is, of course you
I
did.
can't wait.
Where I thought you were just singing The Lion King.
No,
Yeah.
I was doing the air horn.
Can you do it again? You sound like a cat.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
I didn't say meow.
You totally did say
said-
that.
We're all cats. Oh goodness.
What are you looking at, Tim? You got more stuff over there?
I got one more thing.
Okay.
That I don't know. Are we getting close to time?
Oh, we got to be. I don't even know how long we've been recording.
I know this has been going by too
2
fast.
hours and 11 minutes.
No, that can't be right. Oh, it must be a little over now.
An hour and 11 minutes.
Why does it say that?
It always does the two at the beginning for some reason.
But why does it do that?
That's all.
My settings are weird.
All right, Mom.
Yes.
You would call yourself a horror aficionado.
A what?
A horror aficionado.
Don't ever talk to my mother like
A
that.
horror aficionado. Yes? Would you say you're pretty well versed in horror
Yeah,
movies?
yeah.
Brett,
What?
would you also say you're pretty well versed in horror movies?
Yeah.
So I have a quiz for you
Okay.
guys.
Oh, shoot.
And this will prove who in the family is the ultimate horror fan.
Okay. Oh,
So these
shoot.
questions
Wait,
are...
you're excluded from this?
yeah, well, I have to give the answers.
All right, whatever.
We all know I'm number one anyways. But.
Wow.
All right, 15
Crazy.
questions.
Is he grounded?
Yeah.
Is that on
Yeah.
the list?
And if you get a question right, just put your finger up so you can remember. Or
Okay.
remember the number.
Do we say the answer at the same time? How are we going to do that?
It's a multiple choice,
Oh, okay.
but
okay.
but I can opt not to do the multiple choice.
No,
if we
that's
both-
how we should do it.
Okay.
If there's a built-in answer, Tim,
There is.
then we do it that way. Don't make up new rules.
And if you guys want to do this quiz at home, it is the BuzzFeed. If you get 14 out of 15 on this trivia quiz, you're a true horror nerd.
You can
quiz.
leave. You know what you can do? Play along live on YouTube as
Mm-hmm.
Tim reads the questions. Just type your letters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't
there's-
cheat.
Okay.
It doesn't make you a whore, though, because that's what it sounds
Yeah,
like.
I don't know why
Horror.
Tim kept
Tim
calling.
keeps saying we're whores, but
Yeah.
we're not.
Horror.
It's
horror.
super
Horror.
offensive. And Tim, we're
Horror.
usually
Horror.
a clean horror.
Horror.
You're pronouncing horror. How do you say it actually? There's
Horror.
37
Horror.
R's. Huh?
Horror.
Horror.
And lots
I like how some of the R's get pronounced, but the other
Horror.
ones are just thrown to the wind.
Horror.
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 Speaking of horror.
Horror.
First question.
Yeah.
How many Halloween movies have there been to date?
Are you kidding me?
7, 11, 13, or 17?
There have been 11.
11.
Were you waiting for him to say something?
No.
Okay, you both say 11?
Yeah.
Correct.
Let's go.
Nice.
All right.
So, were you guys including the new trilogy? Like,
Yeah.
So, okay. I didn't know the answer myself, so.
Do you not understand the question? Halloween movies to date. You're going to exclude the trilogy that starts with the movie Halloween?
But also, what about the remake with Rob Zombie? Do you count those two?
I didn't actually, and still got it right. So 13 is the answer.
Well, 11's the correct answer for this one.
Wow.
So
we
those
both
two
got
must
it
not count.
right in the wrong way.
So it must only be like mainline ones.
I
but-
guess so,
The
yeah.
original Halloween is the best.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Best.
Although I do really like
The remake's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not the remake, but the first of the new trilogy.
That's what I meant. Yeah, because that's a continuation.
Right.
So one, you watch Halloween, and then you watch Halloween.
Right.
And then you walk around going, "Evil dies tonight."
Evil dies tonight.
We should go trick-or-treating as a mob this year. It's like,
Evil dies tonight.
Just holding the mask. Okay, so you both have one right now.
all right. One wrong right answer.
Yes. In what year was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre released? 1969, 1973, 1974, 1979.
That's so rude.
I'm gonna
73.
73. I was gonna say 76, but that's not an option. So.
You both are wrong. 1974.
Rats.
All right.
Guys, this doesn't work if you both answer the same every time.
We both thought we were right.
Yeah. Which movie did the Exorcist director William Friedkin say was the most terrifying he'd ever seen?
Okay. I think I know this.
The Exorcist, A Quiet Place, Bird Box, or The Babadook?
The Babadook.
The Exorcist.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
The Babadook.
Oh, it's your boy.
It's your boy. So what, 2-1?
Yeah, I think I remember hearing that and being like, really?
Yeah.
That's what I just
Yeah,
said.
that's why it stuck out in my head because I must have heard an interview or something.
I thought it would all be older movies, honestly. Reading it, I was like, oh, these are all new stuff.
Nah, dude. People can watch movies after they make a movie.
True.
I got two.
Which comedian inspired Jordan Peele to write Get Out? Eddie Murphy, Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, or Robin Williams?
Oof. I actually don't know that.
Give the options again.
Eddie Murphy, Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, or Robin Williams?
Chappelle.
Inspired him? I'm going to go Murphy.
Eddie Murphy is the answer.
Why are you cheating?
Mom, if knowledge is cheating, then... Why did I say knowledge weird?
I think there will be some that you'll have a good answer on.
He's just
And
taking
Brett.
sides.
What? So, Brett, you're at 3?
Yeah, I'm at 3.
In which movie does Jason Voorhees first wear his iconic hockey mask? Friday the 13th, Friday the 13th Part 2, Friday the 13th Part 3, or Friday the 13th, the final chapter?
Part 3.
2.
Part 3.
Why?
It's because I remember I watched through all of them and I was like, I got through 2. 2 is his coolest mask. And 2 ended and I was like, wait, 2 full movies and he's not even wearing the hockey mask?
Yeah, because 2's the potato sack.
2's the potato
Oh,
sack
geez,
with the
right,
one eye.
right.
And it's like halfway through the third one. I think he gets it from the wheelchair kid or one of them.
Yeah.
And then I was
Okay.
like, it's 2.5 movies. Before
2.5.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy.
Anyways, crushing
That's
it.
a fun one. Which of these movies is not based on a book? Psycho, Rosemary's Baby, Hereditary, The Ring. Not based on a book.
Not based on a book.
Psycho.
I'm going to say Hereditary.
The correct answer is Hereditary. Oof.
I would have been really surprised to find out, although I am surprised to find out The Ring was based on a
Yeah,
book.
that one is surprised me because that's what I would have said.
That one is surprised me too.
It is much surprised me. I can't believe it is surprising.
Brett's cheating.
So wait, Psycho, what was the second one?
Rosemary's Baby.
Rosemary's Baby is
I
also a
knew
book.
that was a book.
I've never seen that.
It's a good
Mom, don't ground me.
one. He's getting grounded.
I'm going to do a
folks.
compilation of Zooms every time Mom looked at me like, what?
Excuse me?
I don't have time for movies. I'm here recording.
All right, Mom, this one you have to get right. Brett might get it right, but
Or I'm not a horror fan.
not a horror.
You're not a horror aficionado.
Who was the star
Are you?
of The Birds? Grace Kelly,
No.
Tippi Hedren, Janet Leigh,
Tippy
Lee.
tay,
Lee,
tippy tay.
or Joan Fontaine? Let Brett answer first.
I
Oh,
will.
shoot.
You could be wrong with this one, too. I don't know, Mom.
Read them again?
Grace Kelly, Tippy Longstocking,
No.
Tippy Hedren,
Yeah.
Janet what? Leigh?
Janet Leigh.
Lee.
Janet Leigh.
Oh shoot.
She's Jamie Lee Curtis's mom.
Oh.
Janet Leigh.
I'm torn between
And
two.
Joan Fontaine.
Yeah.
I think Janet Leigh was in Psycho. Tippy.
Tippy Hedren.
You both say Tippy?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes. Am I right about Janet Leigh?
Yes,
Yeah.
and
Psycho?
it's so cool because in the most recent one, was it of Halloween,
Halloween?
Friday
Yeah.
the 13th. Janet Leigh comes out and talks to her daughter during, I think,
Wait,
Janet
she's
Leigh
still
or,
alive?
or Jamie Lee?
yes. So Jamie Lee Curtis is the mom in the movie.
In Halloween,
And
yep.
and Janet Leigh comes out, and they're teachers. They're both teachers.
Oh, really?
And yeah, Janet Leigh says, "Oh, I just want to say Happy Halloween to you." Do you remember that?
Yeah, that's
scene?
her.
That's her mom. And she also, in the background, the car that she's driving,
Yeah.
is what she drove in Psycho.
That's
Oh,
cool.
That's sick. Is this
Yeah.
in Halloween
Same
Ends?
license plate and everything.
Halloween Ends, like the most recent one?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That rules.
I didn't even know that.
I didn't
yeah.
know that either.
Yeah, that's her mom, Janet Leigh.
Wow.
That's a fun fact
That's
right
very
there.
cool. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
So, Mom, you're at 2? Brett,
Yeah.
we're not keeping your score anymore.
right.
What's it, 5 or
I'm at
6.
6.
Oh, shut up.
All right.
Now we weren't keeping score.
Right. Another good one for you, Mom, I think.
Yeah.
Which movie gave John Travolta his very first film role? The Devil's Reign, Carrie, The Omen, or Suspiria?
Suspiria, dude.
Suspiria? I've never heard of that movie.
You've never seen Suspiria?
I've never heard of it.
Dario Argento. It's very
Just
cool.
glad Blowout's not on there.
I'm unfamiliar with that.
Oh, wow.
I have no idea. I'm gonna go with Carrie.
Carrie.
The Devil's Reign.
No way.
I don't
That's
even
the
know what that
correct
is.
answer.
Blowout was not one of his best movies.
Was it scary?
No.
Scary to watch.
Yes.
Scary to sit
It was
through.
really stupid.
He's been kind of all over the place with his movies. He's had
Yes.
really good ones and really bad ones.
Yep.
The Devil's Reign I've never heard of.
Yeah, me neither.
What is the main character's name in the Blair Witch Project? Rebecca, Heather, Courtney, Blair.
I know what it is.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
He talks about this movie like every week.
Courtney.
Heather.
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 Mom, I'm sorry.
Why, you like that movie?
I love that movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Kind of weird.
You're kind of
The
weird.
movie is? Yeah, it was one of the craziest theater experiences I ever had, though. And early. I mean, I was 99, so I was 12. I don't even know how I was in the theater.
Me
Snuck
either.
in. Or Mom got
I don't
the
know.
ticket,
Who would I have gone
I know
with?
that you guys, as
Were we in Arkansas?
yeah,
which is where we live right now.
Right, which is where we still are. Because I used to go to movies with my friends down there. And
All the time.
and they would never check. They'd be like, yeah, come on in, whatever.
Plus, you guys, one of the things you guys used to do is buy tickets for one movie and go to the other.
Yes. Classic.
That
The
was
classic
They were
move.
like, "Oh yeah, you're theater 11, down the hall, to the right, to the left,
Yeah.
Yeah.
across the parking lot, and there you are." And you'd be like, "All right," and
All
you'd
right.
pop right in the other theater and be like, "Oh,
Absolutely.
we're gonna watch this."
I can't
100%.
wait.
When I was a kid, we used to smoke in the movie theater.
Really?
That's wild. Was it allowed or?
No,
That's crazy.
we're like, we'll never get caught.
You're
Now-
just, you're walking evidence. What do you
It's
think?
terrible.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Everybody smoked.
Brett, what are you at right now?
7.
No,
And Mom, you're at.
11.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Which movie was the first horror to be nominated for a Best Picture Oscar? The Shining, The Silence of the Lambs, Psycho, or The Exorcist?
Ooh. So The Exorcist came to mind immediately.
Me too. I'm gonna say The Exorcist.
I'll go with it too.
The Exorcist.
Yeah.
Nice. My runner-up was going to be Silence of the Lambs.
That's what
but
I would've said.
That was way later. Yeah.
Shining should have been in it.
Yeah.
It might have been.
Well, no.
Well, Exorcist was before Shining. Right?
Oh, right.
So this was just asking.
That was 70s, right?
The Exorcist. Yeah.
Yes.
See, Tim?
All right, that one
Yeah, that's a good one.
still weird. Okay, this one's kind of a spoiler. Who was the
Ooh,
killer in
ooh.
Scream 2?
Oh, shoot.
Should we do this one?
Well, If you haven't seen it, you have problems.
Okay, spoilers for Scream 2.
It's like having two Tims on here. I try to avoid spoilers for you guys, but yeah, for Scream 2, yeah, I'm too curious to see if I can remember this. So.
All right. Do you want me to give the names, or do you guys
Yeah.
want to try? Okay.
I'm going to need the names.
Cotton Weary,
Oh.
Mrs. Loomis, Billy Loomis, Charlie Walker.
Mom, after you.
Brett, I think watched these recently enough.
No.
Yeah.
It was at
Mrs.
least
Loomis.
4 years ago. Cotton.
Mrs. Loomis.
What?
Cotton was never a murderer.
Oh, you're right.
You did it on purpose.
No, I didn't. I was really confident it was Cotton, but it's because extra spoilery. He was a suspect for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
That was a twisty twist.
You did it on purpose.
Shoot. Why would I still beat you?
Mom, what are you at? 3, 4?
No.
Oh, there's still more?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
still more. We're not done yet.
All right.
Which movie is the quote from? Which movie is this quote from? Be afraid. Be very
very
afraid.
afraid.
The Fly, Jaws, Pet Cemetery, or The Howling?
The Fly.
I actually don't know. Pet Cemetery.
The Fly.
I should have just gone with hers.
You should have.
She said it with such confidence.
She knew it.
Yeah.
All right, Brett, this is one that if you're wrong with, it's bad news.
Okay.
Who is the first character to get possessed in The Evil Dead?
Oh.
Linda, Cheryl, Scott, Shelley.
Oh shoot.
Shelley.
I think it is Shelley. Yeah.
Final answer, both of you?
Yeah.
Cheryl.
That's what we said.
That's why I said booby trap.
Bro.
That's a trick question.
Right, Cheryl,
Cheryl,
or Cheryl, Shelley.
Shenanigans. It's all the same thing.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Cheryl?
Cheryl.
I barely remember her, so I guess it makes sense.
I
she
wouldn't
was
be
the
able
first
to
to go.
remember the names.
Yeah.
Who directed It Follows? Ari Aster, David Robert Mitchell, Robert Eggers, or David F. Sandberg?
Shoot.
I can't think because I just noticed that thing on your wall.
Oh,
Which
the
thing?
Ronald McDonald.
Oh my
Where
gosh.
did you get that?
That's a
me.
gift from Brett.
I found it.
When?
In one of the.
Yeah, like last week.
Yeah. I
Stop.
didn't even
be
wash it. I
possessed.
just put it right on the wall.
I just don't.
I
No.
know. I didn't even
Got
put
an
it.
answer for this one, Mom?
didn't
I
even-
don't. What? Say it again.
Ari Aster, David.
No, what's the question?
Who directed It Follows?
Okay, go ahead.
Ari Aster, David Robert Mitchell, Robert Eggers, or David F. Sandberg?
I'm going Mitchell.
Sandberg.
I know who it's not, but
Sandberg.
no.
Mitchell.
Let's go.
Mitchell
I
was the
knew-
right answer.
I knew it wasn't Astor or
I
Eggers.
was distracted from that monstrosity.
I
on
can't
your
believe you
wall.
put it so close to your bed. I mean, I
He's
think,
watching me. If you have
It's a
something
nightmare.
terrifying
Dude,
watch you sleep,
I hate
Yeah.
it.
then nothing else terrifying will watch you.
Mom, you should stay upstairs after this.
Last question.
I'm ready.
This is for all the marbles. Every other question didn't matter.
It's like 9-2 right now. All right.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Which is generally regarded as the first horror film? The Cave of Demons, Faust in Hell, The Red Spectre, or The House of the Devil? And you guys have to answer opposite. You can't answer the same thing.
Tell me when you have yours. I'll say it at the same time.
I'm just guessing, but ready.
Ready, set, go.
House of
Faust.
the devil.
And the winner is Mom. House of the Devil.
What even is that?
I don't know. The House of the
Are
Devil.
you just saying that?
That's
Tim, I don't trust you.
it's green.
You rigged this. Wow.
I rigged nothing. It's
That's what you get for bringing that redheaded
Don't even
freak
know
in the house.
So, Mom, you are the ultimate horror master. Everything that Brett got right before didn't matter.
Doesn't
No, it
matter.
didn't count.
No, it
didn't count.
I get it. It's all right. I get it.
It's okay.
It's only fair. I don't want to end this podcast getting grounded anyway.
Yeah, right. You don't want our guests to feel bad at
Right.
the end.
Are we? I guess
I think that's it.
that's a great place to end. Mom, how did it feel to be on the Keep Up podcast?
Oh, it's so good with my widow baby.
Yay!
Oh, God.
We would love to hear from you guys.
Oh, itchy.
Feel free to leave a comment. Let us know how you
Don't
felt
forget
about this
to guess
episode.
how old I am.
Oh yeah, comment
Yeah.
how old you think Mom is, and the ones that aren't offensive, we'll tell her about.
Yeah.
What do we got to say right now? We're taking September off.
Yes, the entire month of September, we will be gone.
Yeah,
I mean, we'll be here.
we'll be
but-
around.
But we're focusing on other different content endeavors.
Yes.
So the podcast will come back the first week of October.
Will it?
I assume. That's a month.
October's a busy month around
It is a busy
here.
month. It is a very busy month. Keep your eye on our socials at The Keep Up Podcast. Again, that's TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. We're going to be working on a lot of YouTube content. And if there's anything you want to see or hear from us, let us know. I said it before, but I'll say it again. If ever we had any time to work on stuff, now's the time.
Sonic music.
Perfect.
I thought I was getting out without it,
There's no escape.
but there's no escape. Do we have anything else to say
Mom?
about that? Mom, you got anything?
No,
Nope.
I'm good.
Did you have fun?
I had a blast.
Would
Would you
Thank
like to
very much.
return at some point
Don't
in the
forget
future?
to pay me? What?
What? Yeah, we got your payment in the mail.
All right.
Yeah.
Of course I'll come back.
7 to 10 business days.
You're right.
Okay.
Thank you guys for enjoying the episode.
You're the coolest.
Yes,
Three-
thank you guys.
Thank you, guys.
300 freaking episodes.
Yeah, pretty wild.
That's insane. So thank you for listening as always. Mom, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thanks, Mom.
Anytime.
Cool. Tim, are you doing N Babble or is this it's a weird one, so we're not doing it?
I don't remember. Do I do N Babbles on special
I
ones?
feel like you say that every time and then
Yeah.
we decide you don't.
I think if this
Mom
is,
should do an N Babble.
Well, is this anything like the chicken poem? Because
It's
Ode to Chicks
it's
is
remarkably
great.
similar. It's the same thing, it just doesn't rhyme.
Yeah.
Sometimes it does,
I'll
actually.
let Mom do it this time.
what is it? I don't know what I'm doing.
So typically, I will give Tim a theme, and he'll have to tell a story based on that theme. But it's like totally freestyled. You can either do that, or you can just give us some kind of sign-off statement.
No, you can do that.
All right, Tim, do you want to tell everyone where they can find you first?
You guys can find me at Collection Revolution all over the place. That's Instagram, that's Twitch, that's TikTok. I just launched a new YouTube channel where I'm just posting a bunch of old content, some new stuff.
That's an exciting sell.
If you haven't seen the early years of Collection Revolution, but I also just posted a reaction to the Sonic 3 trailer. That's new
That is new.
and exclusive. So,
It's true.
But don't worry about my stuff. You guys should check out Brett and all the things he has going on.
You can find me at This Drink I Like It on Instagram. That's my personal Instagram, but there's a link tree there that'll get you at all my other stuff. You can also find me at Sounds Like ATA. I have a new song coming out on September 13th, Friday the 13th. So spooky. That was incredible. Thanks for the backup, guys. And I think this is the first time I've announced that, so enjoy that little tidbit. You guys are the coolest. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. This has been episode number 300, which is wild. Mom, your theme is Tim getting lost in the Christmas tree shop while being chased by that clown. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye. See
Okay,
you
so
in
what, I tell
1,000
a
years.
story and-
just tell a story.
So-
And then when you decide you're done, you just go, so I'll leave you with this.
And then leave like a fortune cookie type
Yeah, just a
phrase.
fortune cookie style sentence at the end.
And then thank you.
This is weird. I don't get it. Okay, so we were in the Christmas tree shop, and around the corner in the potty section was this little creepy redheaded clown. Tim was down the aisle, and he was playing with all the potty hats and the balloons and some horns. Beep, beep. The clown came down the aisle and said,
Hi, little boy. Would you like some birthday cake?
Tim said, I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. But what kind of cake is it?
What kind of cake do you like? Because I can give you any kind of cake that you like.
Do you make a cake out of Doritos?
I can if you come with me.
So Tim went down aisle 13, and he was never seen again. The end.
Tim, leave him with this.
And so I'll leave you with this. If a man offers you a Dorito cake, don't follow him. He'll just take you away. And don't ever go to the Christmas tree shop. I'm glad they're closed down. Thank you.
Bye.
See you in a month, you stinky rabbits.